Okay. Well, I want that recording. Shit. I want a record of all this.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to see where you're wanting to
What
go.
was the other option again?
So we're just putting the mental evaluation aside for just a second. So we're just talking about how cases usually proceed. You can either go to trial or you can
No, I'm not guilty of the violation that they are in the book.
Okay.
But you got to realize you got the exception for election sign. Like some of my violation tickets are written up for being within 10 feet.
Okay.
Well, you have election signs that were out there within 10 feet.
Okay.
You have a for sale sign within 10 feet. You have a security sign within 10 feet. You have all that. So everybody, what they did was I think what they did was they made the law, and then okay, first of all, you're allowed for it. I'm the only one in the place that has a sign, If you had a house with a bunch of signs with one sign in the yard, two signs in the yard, three signs, four signs, then maybe they have a law-abiding citizen. But just because I'm the only one, but when I'm the only one that in violation of it, then that's really not being. They don't have the right to call themselves a law-abiding citizen. I think that's just a way of controlling the conversation and. My dissent, my protest is right where it needs to be in that neighborhood.
Okay.
With them.
Okay.
If I do it anywhere else, some people say, well, you can move to if you want to do that, live in a neighborhood where they don't have that. Well, that's not the people. They're not the ones who need to say. I'm reacting to them. They can be a big old rectal thermometer. I'm gay, I'm reacting to in a way to. Isn't the way the world is nothing more than some of all of us. I'm reacting to the sum of all of them, and they're all different,
Okay.
Like
so you said you're interested.
I want a conversation. All they gotta do is meet with talk about something, but they won't do it.
Okay, you want a conversation to say what? What would be the point of the conversation?
Well, I want
and you want it with your neighbors?
And Emory, will Emory allow me to do this on my campus? Probably not.
Allow you to do what?
I tried reaching out, but nobody reads anything I write. When I write, I tend to be sarcastic. I can't help that.
Okay, but this case doesn't have, that's a separate issue from Emory and all that. So if we are...
But I'm reacting to them. So if there's a fine for me, then that's a fine with me.
Okay, so the state is going to say, no, we're not charging Emory. So if we're stuck with the state charging you with the signs, then how do you want this to proceed? As your lawyer, I represent you. So you're saying you don't want to go to trial. So are you wanting to resolve the case?
Resolve it. I think it's really a lot of varying. If they're going to let them cut down all the trees, then next door to me, the valid law can increase revenue. Mm-hmm. Then why not let me have the variance? And the whole county is guilty for letting them get away with that. Okay,
cutting down the trees.
Cutting down the trees. They let them ignore. I'm thinking that they let them ignore. They ignore them, let them do it because they increase property value, increase revenue for the county.
Okay.
And they got greedy.
Okay.
So they didn't. So even if they enforce the green law like they are now, 3 per 16 months, it's still a losing cause. So think about it. I'm being charged with that being an aesthetic nuisance, a detriment to property value, and a threat to public health.
Well, the only violations I see are about your sign specifically.
Well, there's a petition to try to get the county to enhance and enforce the.
Right, but the petition is separate, and see, I think that's
what I'm reacting to with the sign.
Right, and I think that's probably where both you and the neighbors, I think, are getting. You're wanting to use this as, a way to treat the other issues.
I wanted to get politics. The only way we're going to be able to solve these is to talk about it. But everybody's so segregated. So what I did was I made 40 signs recently. I went online and I found pictures of the Felt family. I got one of the Felt, the Felt family is. Got it fagged. They picket the gate funeral, the soldiers, they picket it. You don't know if you really got a fag? Okay, well, a lot of gay people aren't there. But they picket, years ago, they picketed gay funeral.
Okay.
And that got everybody upset. But then eventually the public gave up and we were stuck with it. So they kept racking it up and finally picketed the funeral of soldiers, and that father took them to court. But they did like the Boston Marathon, the people who died in Boston, they picked their funeral, God hate fags, God hate America, God hate America, we're so leaning on fags, and so...
so I get that you want to have a conversation.
Yeah, so I had the 4 signs with the Phelps, the Shirley Phelps' daughter, and the young man, the home sign that says, God hate fag that God allowed.
Let me stop you for just a second, because we got to stay on course, because you have these citations we have to do something with, right?
Yeah.
So we
but
either can have a trial or resolve it short of a trial, which means that you would take a plea of some sort. So is that something that
I
you
don't
want?
know. Probation not acceptable.
Okay,
And as
so
far as the fine goes, that's what comes out. I got 37. I'm down to 37.
Okay.
And I'm getting less and less. And then I sell my home because then you have a catch and live.
okay,
Well, I'm making my stand. I'm not moving.
okay,
So I'm making this is a vote. This is another vote.
Okay.
If they continue behaving the way they do, and at the end of 37 down to 0, nothing happened. I'm insinuating I'm going to be depressed enough to hang myself from one of those crosses in my yard.
okay,
And this way, the will go into effect. My home gets sold, and then I'm going to expiate for not mine, our sin. And I may have done it to ISIS or something. I doubt it, but or swimming lessons for poor people, predominantly black people. I read an article. I wanted to.
hold on one second. So are you willing to pay some type of fine? Is the question.
But
If you
I'm
took
going
a
to keep
plea.
doing my signs as long as we're not having that conversation.
Okay, all right. So
Do you looking to Charles Buss and Sherry Boston's office? Are you looking at the link to it?
yeah, I don't think I clicked on the link for that in the email.
Okay, maybe what happens is that you have to go on the Sherry Boston website and under prosecute crime, there's a link for the prosecute crime, and then you'll see where she bragging about she's happy about this.
Yes, because that's the prosecutor's job to prosecute.
Yeah, but okay. I had one lady say to me, "Aren't we all sinners?" And I'm like, "Yes, we most certainly are all sinners. You're not going to find anybody in their right mind that will disagree with you on that. But what about all of Americans overcrowded jails and prisons? Why not just let them go and just start with her, And like that never occurred to her. And I go, sweetheart, so in line with this somewhere where we're all sinners, like being we're all sinners, and you're right, just all the rest of us in jail. What about the sinners of Willie F? Are you familiar with that article about Willie F?
No. Let me stop you for a
Your
second.
name is in there.
Okay, so yes.
Really
From David Abbott's blog?
Yeah.
Yes.
I told you I was an internet troll.
Yes. Okay, so
Hold
hold on one second. So
Yep.
okay. So everything that you're saying, I understand that you want a lot of other things to happen, but my job is to fine tune
Nothing's going to happen. We have a
on
discussion.
these.
People have got to talk.
Right. So how can we resolve your case?
I don't know.
Okay. Because so that means either you want a trial or you want a plea.
You go to church?
know? That's not. That
I
is
you can
not.
invite me into your church with my sign. My sign is going to say we're going inside, and I'm going to your church and we talk about them.
Right.
That's one way we can help do.
Well, there are lots of other ways to address the issues, and so how you want to address
I
the
should be
issues.
allowed to do what I feel I need necessary in my yard.
Right. But unless you're in violation of the code.
Yeah, well, but the thing is, are they written fairly? And I don't really think okay, the green law, let's talk about that. There's no trees, not a lot. I found a sign in the Botanical Garden that said an acre of healthy trees will sustain 18 people. You know, trees taking carbon dioxide and they put up oxygen, right? They grab our air and put oxygen out. So, no trees. Okay, my yard is roughly almost an acre. I'm not saying it's a healthy acre, but there's a lot of trees on it. Mm-hmm. If you go on the bird's eye view on Google Maps and look down, you can't even see my house, you can't see my driveway, you can't see the trees. But you can see all of the green acre faggot, the house, the green lawn, and you can see all of it. So think about it. I'm a detriment to their property value. Yeah, it's my oxygen that they're breathing. It's their carbon dioxide. My trees are taking up. That's just a way to a shark. Think of it as a shark.
Okay.
So, but there's Bobby, Charlie, and the dog. Yip, yip, yip. So I feel like I'm being forced to share the inside of a beach ball air with a bowling ball, our carbon footprint. Bowling ball, Bobby, Charlie, 3 holes. So and I tend to use them. Until my last breath, I will hurl my bowling ball at these until they fully realize what they're doing. Okay. So they accuse me of being a detriment property value, but my trees keep them alive. My trees they cut down all the trees because it's and I think trees are beautiful. Even if the signs you can't even see the signs underneath the trees if you have a bird's eye view. So that's in a way that's a perspective from God. So just don't make the mistake of assuming that because I claim I'm atheist, just automatically put God on your side behind. God helps those who help themselves. Well, all the secrets in the pronoun. This has been in Franklin, but who's ever themselves is the largest. God should be behind. But or you can be introverted and God just helps you. It's a way of indifferent. So like I said before, I had 4 signs out. Felt family, holding signs, and one of them said, you can facts out. One of them said, "Those that die, God laugh." I think I did those. And then there was a young man holding one that said, "It's not your land, God hates you." I figured trying to bring Jews into it. More Jews than they would. And sure enough, an old man stopped in the road, and I go up, he got my attention. I'm walking up to him. He goes, "What you do with those other people, I do not care. But that's your business. But why drag the Jews into it? What do Jews have to do with it?" And I said, those signs are their opinion. Those signs are my attempt trying to show you the difference between their sign and my sign. And he gets mad and he drives off. And he yells at me, "I'm sorry, I need to come back out." So he made me mad, got off the trigger, but he didn't finish the conversation. And I yelled at him, "It's not your land. You might as well shove that thought to show them that." They think of themselves as chosen people. And God, the Israelites, God chose people. We're all God's children, or we never were. So what I did was I had the sign, and again, I had another sign. I was in the driveway. I had another sign that said, "Everyone needs a church, not carpool." And I had the picture of Earth with barbed wire wrapped around it. And that's it. Everyone needs a church, not carpool. And I had all the signs out, plus that one. I changed them out. And then I got lucky. Down the sidewalk, down the hill, walking away were 2 ladies with dark hair. Although I didn't recognize these ladies as being from my neighborhood, I figured they were, and they were walking, and at the end of my property, they didn't stop walking, but they just sort of look at my sign. They just kept going. They didn't really stop long enough to really notice anything. But then they slowed down at one point. But then we were doing parking. And when they got to me, I go, "Those signs of people holding the sign are my attempt to try to show you the difference between their sign and my sign. For example, this one. At the neighborhood I wanted to believe that I live in, extends halfway around the world in all 4 directions to the same point in the Indian Ocean. You can't get any bigger neighborhood than this. Someone who thinks like this, and we are already carpooling, And on this rock you build my church. And someone who thinks like this is going to think differently from someone who considers make the meal just make the meal to be their neighborhood.
Let me ask you for a second. So, one of the things that may happen if the mental evaluation goes forward, right, is that
it's a way of controlling. It's a way of suppressing free speech. That's really what it is.
Okay, so one of the possible outcomes of the evaluation is that. Remember earlier I was saying that if the evaluator says, "Well, I think they can be restored to competency if X, Y, and Z." One of the options sometimes that the evaluators suggest is placement inside of a mental restoration facility, and they medicate you for 90 days.
So you think you should
come back and check your competency?
You think you should?
No, this is a potential option. This is what I'm saying. So if that,
but you have to be incompetent, though, right?
You would have to be found incompetent. And I don't know if they would find you competent or not, but this is one of the options.
You find me competent? You don't know if they will, or
I don't know if they will or not. I don't think you're incompetent, but I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
So, if they find it's an issue of competency that can be addressed with medicine, because I think you said that
it's not going to change the way I think.
Huh?
It's not going to change the way I think.
Oh, certainly not. And I don't think that that's what an evaluator would be trying to do.
They didn't send me home medication. They didn't talk to me or anything. I got admitted involuntarily. But my sister and mother drove down.
How long ago was that?
In August of 2011.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have to, stop it there. But as soon as I get an update from the judge about what's going on.
But nothing about the sign. And then one lady, we already, somebody thinks like this is going to think differently. And one lady goes, one time if they were really offended, I was like, "Oh, really? Which one?" Being sarcastic. And just one thing God hates Jews. And I go, "What, 1,000 God hates fags?" It possibly both, And they went quiet. And this is the point I'm trying to make. Why would I have to be offended by that one if they couldn't be just offended by this one? I'm standing up for gay Jews. Although I'm atheist.
Okay.
So I'm atheist. I do not believe God hates Jews. I do not believe God hates fags. I do not believe soldiers die, God laugh. I do not believe terrorists die, God laugh. So, no, so I think that's the only way to be fair. We need to, God is, we're never going to bring.
Have you thought about writing a book?
Well, I'm gonna write. I try. I wish I was a writer. I'm not a writer. I actually got 4 blog. Nobody. Have you looked at my 4 blog?
I haven't had time to.
There's a lot of it's very shoppy and all that, but there's some good stuff in there.
Yeah.
And as far as drugs go, I have to tell you that some other time. But I don't know. So how much